an interesting one because the logical thing would be, or rather, the logical stance would be to say Brett Tavares is going to win because he has good striking. However, I think he has good hands. Not the best hands in the world, but he has good hands, and I think he's good enough to actually stand with Brett Tavares. However, if the fight goes to the ground, I don't know if Brett Tavares will be able to actually grapple with Gerald Meerchaert. I could see a situation whereby Gerald Meerchaert has a bit of success on the feet because offensively and defensively, I feel like both fighters have more or less the same level of offensive or whether offensive striking and defensive striking. I feel like that to me is on the same level. Obviously, if you want to speak about who's more technical, it's probably going to be. I think it's this T-shirt, man. It's washing me out. Anyway, if you want to get specific about who you think is going to have the advantage on the feed, or rather, the technical advantage, obviously Tavares is going to be the more dynamic and the more technical striker, whereas I feel like Gerald Meerschot is just going to be throwing a lot of volume. And probably maybe he might sit up as much as Brett Tavares, but I still feel like Gerald Meerschot will have some type of an ability to actually stand on the feet. Even if somehow he's unable to get the fight to the ground, I still have a little bit of confidence in Gerald Meerschot's ability to actually strike with Brett Tavares. I think it might be competitive as far as striking goes. And I think because of the fact that it might be competitive, which is something that people might not even realize, and because of the fact that it might be competitive, the resultant result, I don't know if that even makes sense, the result of that will be that an opportunity to take the fight to the ground will open up, and I can see Gerald Meerschot actually finding a submission. Because even though Brett Tavares has good takedown defense, I think it'll start to waver a little bit once Brett Tavares starts getting tired. And Gerald Meerschot's takedowns have been improving lately. He doesn't throw that much, but I mean, he tries to actually be a little bit more accurate every time he throws. So I could see a situation where he finds a submission after maybe the first round, maybe halfway through the second round. I could see maybe Gerald Meerschot finding some way of success, some type of success as far as the grappling goes. I can see a situation where Gerald Meerschot strikes in the first round, and then in the second round strikes a little bit and mixes in the takedowns and somehow manages to, even if he can't submit him, manages to control Brett Tavares and do the same thing in the third round. Um, they are both 37 years old, so I honestly do not feel like age is going to be a factor because they are the same age. So because of that, even years ago, I wouldn't have picked Brett Tavares to win this fight. And now that they're at the age that they're at, I think Gerald Meerschot has been looking better in his recent fights than Brett Tavares. In all honesty, I know that maybe a lot of people might disagree with what I'm saying, but that's honestly my stance on that. So yeah, that's the breakdown. My subscribers and I, or rather, my subscribers went with Brett Tavares, and I went with Gerald Meerschot. Obviously, Gerald Meerschot. I don't know, man. I just feel like on the feet, Gerald Meerschot is going to be able to stand with Brett Tavares. But if the fight goes to the ground, I don't know if what do you call him, Brett Tavares is going to be able to grapple with Gerald Meerschot. That's generally how I feel. Maybe I could be wrong, but I still feel like Gerald Meerschot is a good pick. Let me see who's the favorite. Brett Tavares is the favorite, surprisingly. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, I'm going with Gerald Meerschot. My subscribers are going with Brett Tavares. This might be close because the best way for Gerald Meerschot to actually finish the fight is on the ground. But I honestly feel like he's going to be able to do well, even if the fight stays on the feet. Just that maybe Brad Tavares can mix in the kicks and everything like that, which might impact how the fight plays out. But I still feel like Gerald Meerchaert is going to get this one done. So yeah, that's the breakdown. If you just missed it, you can always watch it in the live section of the channel. I'm going to break down the last fight on the card right now. Not on the card for today. I'm breaking down 3 fights today, so you can always watch it later. I'm going to the last fight right now. Join me. For those who just joined the stream, I'm going to break down the last fight right now. You can always rewatch the stream on the live section of the channel. I'm going to the next fight now.